That led to that pass to Aaron Gordon. What did you think when he took the shot?
I saw Chet, in the paint, and my job is to, drive and kick, and AG was ready to shoot it and making big shots all year long, and I knew it was going like the Suns, to be honest.
Yeah, what can you say about the fact that he's now had 2 game winners for you guys in this playoff run?
Just been solid. He's doing a good job of working on his craft, and we're doing a good job of trusting him, and he's doing a good job of just sticking together. I thought we did a great job the last 2 minutes of just sticking with it, playing the game. He knocked down 2 big free throws. Jokic as well. All the little plays throughout that time was big for us.
Katie, one thing, just before we continue this, Russ, what was the inspiration on the fit today? I know it's Met Monday, but you got off today.
Yeah, Met, man. I've been in the Met the last couple of years. Yep. I told myself this year I wasn't going.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna bring the Met to Oklahoma City. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
It was set up for you guys to say, you know what, no rest. We could just, once it started to get to 14, maybe we let this one get away and just try to split here. What did it say about the competitive spirit of this group?
We kept saying the whole time, stay with it. Veteran group. Guys been here before, and we just stuck with it. Executed down the stretch.
You talked about staying together, and DA mentioned just how you guys are really playing for each other, and it's no one's pointing fingers or worried about ego. Can you sense that? And how helpful is that?
It's very helpful, man. When your brother got your back, regardless of what's going on, and I thought we did a good job of just having each other's back, staying with it through all the ups and downs, good calls, bad calls, missed shots, turnovers, whatever that may be. And then, honestly, I think we can play a lot better, which I'm happy about and optimistic about.
It felt like Jokic just he refused to let you guys lose tonight. The way he was losing his mind, losing everything, but he never lost control. What did you see from him?
The best player in the world. Plain and simple.
The 40-20 night from him. How do you watch him learn within a game?
Constantly just communicating. We always talking. He's always talking. And he even feel like he can play better, which is crazy. But we just do a good job of trying to make the game easier for him, at least try to. It's a tough team over there, so we got to get ready to go on Wednesday.
Russ, you've obviously been back here quite a bit. What was it like being back for a playoff game and still the reception that you received?
Like I've always said, I'm always grateful, and I'm truly, indebted to these fans and the people here. They gave me a chance. They believed in me when I was a little young teenager. But the reason, like I said the reason why they love me is my competitive nature and competitive spirit. I'm going to do that, for my team, and, love is always there.
You guys keep talking about being a veteran team, and this team obviously has won a championship just 2 years ago. How much do you lean into that in a game like this, or especially down the stretch?
It's important. Some things you just can't teach, just knowing what's going on in the game, knowing reading. You just kind of just go with the flow, especially experience is a big part of this time of the year. And, I'm blessed to be able to be a part of a team, with the experience that we do have.
Russ, you know how loud it can be here, and it was really loud tonight, but what's it like to be on the other side and sensing them quiet with a buzzer beater like that?
That's the first. That's the first. I've been on the side where we were when I was the home team here and lose. So feels great, honestly. Get one win and just got one. Got to get to 4.
It's been a long time since you were a young player here in the crowd like that. Do you remember what it was like when you were in your first big playoff run here?
I do remember. It was loud. It was loud tonight, but it was louder when we was here.
Yeah.
Russ, NBA history question. 2012 OKC Thunder, 7-game series versus 2025 OKC Thunder. Who wins?
2012?
2012 OKC Thunder versus the 2025.
That's the year we went to the finals?
Yeah.
Oh. We win it.
2012?
Yeah.
How many games?
Shit, I don't know.
Okay.
But we winning though.
All right.
You asked me, I'm never going to say we lose. I don't know why you asking me. I don't know. You should know my answer before you asked me that.
I did.
I don't know why. I just know that we're going to win.
All right.
David Allen has said that this is a really honest group.
Yeah.
It's gotten better over there. You've seen a lot of locker rooms. Is it honest in your opinion?
Yeah, you know what? I thought we've turned the page throughout the year. There was some ups and downs, but I think that we've done a good job of owning in and honing in on mistakes and owning them, and then fixing them right away, which I think is important. Addressing them, communicating, which I think if you want to go a long way in this platform, you got to be honest with each other.
How's that compare to other teams that you've been on in terms of
Definitely a little different. I think I've had it sometimes, just the ball didn't roll our way, but I do think it's big, especially this time of year, being able to be honest with each other and not pointing fingers and owning the mistakes and moving forward.
Did you think back at all? Are you too locked into the task at hand, or did you think back to some of those memories from?
I did not. Yeah.
And then another question about how locked in you were. Did you check out any of the Met Gala outfits?
I did.
You did? What'd you think?
There was a lot of good ones, man. A lot of good
Any
ones.
stand out to you? Do you remember?
I got to go back and look, but before the game, I was going quick just to look and see which ones I like. I took some screenshots for inspiration for my next collection, but yeah, I'll let you know tomorrow.
It seemed like LeBron was going to go, and he was sad he couldn't go because he had a knee injury. Did you give him any tips on what to wear or how to handle that?
I don't know. I haven't talked to Bron, and I don't know how long.
Yes, you being a guy that has that unstoppable motor that refuses to let a team lose, but being on the side where you're watching Jokic do the same thing, what's it like?
It's great. My job is to continue helping, making the game easy for him, and that's what I try to do.
Thanks,
Russ.
Appreciate you.